YouTube channel. A lot of you guys have been asking for updates on my NAT Subaru project car, and luckily I've got some updates for you today. So, I've been driving this thing, not daily, but a few times a week, pretty much since I turbocharged it. I've got probably about 2,000 or 3,000 miles on it since turbocharged, and I really haven't had any major problems, running about 5 psi a boost. Also, if you guys haven't seen, I got new wheels and tires for this thing. The old tires that came on the car were super dry rotted, old, and I had to fill them up with air every time. I also tried to seal one of them with slime, which caused the tire to be unbalanced and it shook on the highway, and it was really annoying. But now I've got brand new wheels and tires that look awesome. I even got some footage from changing the wheels and tires, so enjoy watching that now. A package came. Got my wheels for the Subaru. Time to unbox. You know what? Honestly, I think a knife would have been easier. But it'll work. Alright, let's see what these look like. Some nice all seasons, really nice tread. Douglas tires, got them for like $160 for 4 of them at Walmart, and they have really good reviews. So just got to make an appointment with these tires mounted on these amazing wheels. I've loved them. Got the tires mounted on the wheels. These are the Douglas Performance tires, 215 by 45 R17. I went up an inch on the wheel. The stock Subaru Impreza wheels are 16 inch, but I went 17 inch just to have a little bit more wheel to tire ratio. I think these look awesome. I can't wait to get them on the car. So glad to see these things go. So the wheel kit came with these hub-centric rings, which need to go right on the center of the hub, and they fill up this huge gap right here. So now we're ready to put the wheel on. There we go. But you guys are probably more interested to hear about the engine, how the engine's running, and the tune. Well, for the past couple months, I've been trying to fix an oxygen sensor issue. The rear oxygen sensor is causing check engine lights to come on, and I bought a pretty expensive oxygen sensor from eBay. Well, the first one I had was really cheap, so I figured, well, it's just a cheap one. It was like 15 bucks, so I bought a new one, replaced that with an expensive one, and then I still had a code But this sensor had a free lifetime warranty, so I sent it back and then got a new one again. For the first one, I had 3 codes pop up. And for this new one that I have now, it only has 1 code, which is a low voltage input. And I don't think it really affects anything. All I'm gonna do is just delete that code. I opened up ROM Raider, opened up my tune, and then just turned off that specific code. So now I'm gonna flash my ECU to update it, and then hopefully we won't have to have any issues with the rear oxygen sensor anymore, so I can move on to tuning, because I still do not have a good air-fuel ratio under boost in this thing. It's around 12 to 13, but it's got to get lower, and it definitely just needs more tuned, better tuning. It's really tough because I really don't know anything about tuning, so I'm teaching myself along the way, and I have learned a lot, and I've done some good stuff to this car. You guys have been asking for an update video, so that's what this is. And what better to put in an update video than a product that was sent to me for free by Lanmodo. This is a really cool product I was excited about, especially for this time of year. I don't know about you guys, but in Pennsylvania it's been like in the 90s every day, super hot, and when I come out to my car, it's just an oven inside. So this might help with that problem. We're gonna find out. Let's open it up, see what it is. Just another box. Lanmodo car sunshade. It is just a sunshade, but it's a really cool one, and I'll show you why. Oh, there it is. Even comes in a little leather case with a little strap. And it looks like an umbrella. It looks a lot like an umbrella, but it's not an umbrella. This is what it is. Only takes 10 seconds to install. That's crazy fast. Lanmodo car sun parasol, whatever that means. Keeps car cool for a whole day. Just one day though. High efficiency composite titanium silver glue cloth. That is, wow, that's very high tech. I can't believe they sent me this for free. Let's test it out. And then it's got some Velcro straps to keep it together. Now what do we do? Oh, okay, there we go. That seems pretty good to me. That keeps a lot of the light out. There still is a gap on the top. Maybe if there was like a little bit of a slit in the middle for the mirror to go, that'd be a bit better of a design, but I mean, it definitely seals up most of the windshield, and it feels pretty cool. I'm sure this would keep a ton of heat out. It's super easy to install. What can I say, guys? It seems like a pretty decent product. And if you use my link in the description, you can get this thing $10 off the original listing price. So check that out if you're interested. So that's what it looks like from the outside. Pretty good. It seals up the whole windshield. It's reflective to reflect the heat outwards. And let's see how easy it is to take down. Just gonna pull it out of the mirror, and then this is my first time doing this. I'm sure if I had some practice, it'd be a bit easier, but there it is. And then you just fold it up and then wrap this all the way around, and that's it. Super simple. And then look how small it packs up into. That's awesome. I really like this, and I'm not just saying that.
Flashing.ecu.
First, we connect the green test mode connectors. And I plug this in. The other end goes into my computer. If you want to see a more in-depth video on how I got the VAGCOM cable to work, which was only like 10 bucks on eBay, then check the link in the description. The keys in, ready to go. Keys in. Gonna open up ECU flash. And then find my ROM that I just made. There it is, 72120. Then I'm gonna hit right to ECU. We get this little message. I have to turn on the ignition and hit OK to that at the same exact time. 1, 2, 3, go. I got it the first try that time. Usually it takes like 3 or 4 tries to get it to actually connect to my ECU, but now it's running. And this is the nerve-wracking part I always get scared about, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, it worked. Yes. Hit OK. Turn off the ignition, disconnect green test mode connectors, and we're good to go. So I know that some people say you can just not use a rear oxygen sensor at all and then turn off all the codes associated with that sensor. And I had tried that for a while, but that actually will cause your car to run about 1 point richer. So instead of cruising at about 14.7, which is stoic AFR, it cruises at about 13.7, which is a whole point richer. You use a lot more gas. Now, all we've got to do is drive the car around for a while and then see if this code comes back on, or, well, that one won't, but see if any other codes come back on, make sure it cruises at a good AFR, and yeah, then we'll get to some more tuning. So thanks guys for watching. Alright guys, so it's been a couple days. I've been driving the car a decent bit, and the check engine light came back on. But this time it's for the code P00147, I think, which basically just means that the rear oxygen sensor is not sending any signals whatsoever to the ECU. So my AFRs went back down to about 13.5 while cruising, which is way too rich. So I've been racking my brain, why is this happening, you know? And so here's the rear oxygen sensor right here, and I pulled back the outside protective housing of the wires to inspect, and 2 of the wires were actually loose, and those are the black 2, which I think are the signal wires. I don't know if it just came apart when I was pulling this back, but it seemed very loose. They should not be that loose. So what I'm gonna do is reattach that, and then I'm gonna re-flash my ECU so that no codes are turned off, and I'm just gonna fix this issue. I know that the sensor's fine. I need to get to the bottom of the wiring issue, that's all it is. Well, I've been driving it for a little while, and just so far, no check engine light. And it's also cruising at a pretty good AFR. It's kind of been juggling around between what I assume is open loop and closed loop, which is weird. Well guys, I've been driving the car for a couple days. It's probably been about 50 miles after fixing the rear oxygen sensor, and the check engine light has not come back on. The AFRs have been perfectly fine around 14. It's a lot better than where it was before, around 13.5. So that's it for this update video. I'm planning on turning up the boost soon after I do some more closed and open loop mass airflow sensor scaling just to fine tune it. I'm going to turn up the boost to probably around 8 psi. I know I've been saying I'm going to do that. I've been really busy, you guys, but it's looking up now. The car's still running good. You guys wanted an update, so here it is. If you want to see more videos on the Subaru, comment down below, let me know, and also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever I make new videos on my channel. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.